going on, y'all? So I decided to just do a video in regards to dating, being pregnant, and all of that stuff. So I'm in a group on Facebook, and a post came about from a feminine woman. I don't know if she was a lesbian or not, but she was pregnant, and she was basically just saying, hey, I'm looking for she said, I want a partner or a girlfriend. So I'm telling you, the lesbians are ruthless. When I say they are ruthless, there was like 400 comments on this post. And listen, I mean, I kind of, I had to chime in because I'm thinking to myself, okay, these women are on this post basically saying, hey, don't be getting pregnant and then coming over here to us. Like, we don't want to take care of you. And then you have some, women on the post that's just like, a stud will take care of you. And, I think the misconception is she didn't say if she was messing with men and then she, got pregnant. Or she could have been messing with a stud who talked her into, or a feminine, lesbian who talked her into having a baby and just up and left. Because, that happens too. So I chimed in and I basically said, I'm pretty much in the same, boat, kind of, sort of. Just because I'm pregnant doesn't mean that you don't desire companionship or intimacy. And intimacy can be, spending time with someone. It can be sexual. That doesn't mean any of those things. As my channel has shown, I chose to get pregnant by myself. I wasn't waiting on anybody to get pregnant. And this could have been this woman's situation as well. That doesn't take away from the fact that I want a girlfriend. Like, a girlfriend. A little family where we have this, cute little dynamic where, you help me to raise this baby, and hopefully, you want kids. And if you don't want kids, that, or unable to have kids, that, our little family is cool. However, I want 2 kids. I don't want my child to be the only child. Both of my parents are only children, and that's a no-go for me. So 2 kids, and if you happen to have kids, great. If you don't have kids and you want kids, great. If you don't have kids, hopefully you want kids, because as I said, my child's not going to be the only child. So adoption, here you go, because I'm not having any more kids. So yeah, I'm not having any more kids physically. So yeah, so I get on this post and I'm basically just like, yeah, she and we are not any different. I chose to have this baby by myself, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I would love to have a partner that's around, that can help me raise this child and be able to share in this experience with me. That would be a blessing. However, for me, it didn't work out that way. I thought that it would have, kind of with somebody that I was dealing with, but, it didn't. So, a woman replied back to me and she basically said, hey, but you and her are different. She says she needs, a partner, and that's not what she said. She said, I want a girlfriend. And again, just, you don't know her circumstances. She didn't say, I had sex with a guy and that, this was my situation. She didn't say anything like that. So everybody's just jumping down this girl's throat. And I felt really bad because, you know, as a masculine identified stud lesbian who does not sleep with men, who chose to get pregnant. When I tell people that I'm pregnant, so I'm in this whole little dating thing now. I'm back in this dating like world. So I'm back in this little dating world, right? And I don't know, I never thought that I would be here again. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. And it's even weirder for me as somebody who is now pregnant. And in the relationship, I am the masculine one. So the perception is that, you know, I am not to get pregnant. And my thought process was, you know, I identify as a stud. I am masculine, but I have my feminine ways. I asked one of my best friends to describe me so that I could describe myself to somebody else. And she said basically, like, I'm like a metrosexual man. That's me. I have a lot of gay male traits. I talk with my hands. You'll see that a lot if you haven't already. I talk with my hands. By the time I leave out this house, I have to be on point. So I take very like pride in my appearance. That's A1. And I think that's also because of the fact that I wear a uniform every single day for work, multiple shifts. So I don't get a chance to express myself in a uniform. So when I'm off, I have the opportunity to show who I am and the things that I like. So when I step outside of my house, my dress game got to be on point. Not only that, I may be out here trying to catch something. There may be a woman out here that may be trying to catch something, and I dress for who I want. So my thing is, you know, I usually like older women. So I'm not out here, you know, dressing with my pants hanging off my butt, you know, baggy clothes. That part of me is over and done with. I'm about to be 40 years old. That's not me anymore. My clothes are fitted. I very rarely wear sneakers. I own a lot of shoes. And yeah, haircuts. My hair always gotta be on point. I get my hair cut every week. Even when I don't need it, I get my hair cut every week. Cause I just like to look a certain way. So yeah, people call me conceited, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. When I look good, I feel good. And most times I prefer to feel good 99% of the time. So it is what it is. But yeah, so now I'm out here in this little dating world. Oh, whether it be, you know, me telling somebody that I'm pregnant, whether it be them coming across my Facebook page, a dating profile, or whatever, I always put out there that I'm pregnant, at least somewhere within the first 3 conversations. Just because you want to meet up, you know, you want to do certain things, you want to have certain outings that I'm not going to do just because I'm not going to risk, you know, having a miscarriage. You want to see me. And although I still look the same, how I looked prior to me getting pregnant, I have a little bit of a stomach, and it's tending every day to get a little bit bigger. So comfortability in my part, I'm kind of losing a little bit of comfortability, but I'm still confident in what I put on. So you're not really kind of going to tell, you know, you're not really going to tell that I'm pregnant, but I kind of want you to know, because I don't want it to be something where you're falling for me and you don't want to have kids, or you're not ready to have kids, or you just, you know, you have a certain perception of masculine identified women, and I just don't fit into that category because I'm now pregnant. So yeah. So the women that I have told that I am pregnant, the reactions have actually been good. They've, sent praises. They have congratulated me on taking a step and stepping outside of the box. One girl I met, she actually had just had a baby herself, and the baby was a couple months old. So that was kind of like nice, because she herself, she went through IVF, and that was how she became pregnant. But, she was a busy mom. She was a nurse. It was just, she's just busy. And I didn't really wish to keep conversation going just because she was busy, not because she was a mom. But yeah, so, and I have to say, that the young woman that I have been talking to for the last, consistently every single day, for like the last month or so, I like her. I told her right off the rip, like, I'm pregnant, and we've kind of been taking things like slow conversation and, not really meeting up yet. And that's just because of me. She's already made it known that she wants to meet up. But that's just a me thing. But, only time will tell where that goes. I see it being a great thing, but, I'm not rushing anything. Baby will be here in no time. It's about to be October. Baby's due in March. And after that, it's just going to be baby. It's going to be me and baby, focused. So, as far as dating goes, it's just, of course, like I said, I want that companionship. I want to be able to experience this with someone, but not just anyone. That's for sure. Another thing that's come up has been like the sexual part about it. One thing I will say about pregnancy and hormones, Lord have mercy. Horny all the damn time. Yeah, you're pretty much horny all the damn time, which is crazy because I'm not actively sleeping with anybody. I don't know how long that's going to be for, but that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say right now, because the way things are going, I'm trying to hold out. Yeah, I'm trying to hold out. But yeah, I mean, I wish I had kind of known. I would have gotten my fucks in before I got pregnant. For sure I would have. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, again, when it comes to dating and it comes to just to being pregnant, it's a hard life out here. It's hard. Even though I know that there's women out there who wouldn't mind dating me. Because not only are you dating, all of this, and everything that comes with it, but you would pretty much, depending on who you are and where this goes, you would also have a little one in your life. And I'm not bringing anybody around mine. So they're going to have to be special. They're going to have to be special. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to be special. Because that happens a lot. So, and you'd probably be lucky that you even meet the child. Yeah. But that was just my little thought process on it. Like, why is it so, such a misconception or taboo, with dating while pregnant? Straight women do it all the time. You have some lesbian, feminine women that do it. that happen to find the love of their life, you know, while being pregnant. And I actually remember one time I was on a dating app and I started talking to this girl, and after like the 8th conversation, she told me that she was 6 months pregnant, which was cool, you know, to me. Like, I didn't have a problem with it. And I asked her about like her dating life or whatever, and she was saying that it was kind of hard because, you know, once she told people that she was pregnant, it was like they were trying to, you know, they wouldn't even stick around. And, you know, even after we had kind of like stopped talking, but not because of anything. She actually was in the process of talking to somebody when we started talking, and she ended up getting like into a serious dating situation with them. And I kind of fell back to respect that. But occasionally I would hit her up and say, you know, well, how was the baby? And at this time she hadn't had the baby. So, you know, I was just checking on her and making sure that she was good, if she needed anything, you know, whatever. And yeah, but that's just the type of person that I am. I'm thoughtful, caring. So I actually, and we know it's crazy, she named her baby Miracle. So maybe I should hit her up and see how she's doing. But yeah, I just kind of like, it was just something that was just bothering me as far as like this whole dating thing, because I'm not old, so, and I haven't found, my person's not here. So that means I'm still on the prowl for, to date, pregnant or not. So, I mean, this baby not slowing down the show. Yeah. So, you know, dating is something I'm definitely going to be doing and am doing. So, I'm going to keep y'all updated, because it's you know, there'll be updates. There'll be updates for sure. All right. Hope everything is well with y'all. And as you see, I'm on Patriots. You know, it was football weekend. My squad won. So we got Patriots down. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, all right?